Nama Segara. Welcome to Tripitaka Theravāda. Suttanta Pitaka Majjhima Nikaya Mula Panasekang Patama Bhagga. The collection of the middle length saying the first 50 discourses, Pali English, Pali Roman. Thagho Bhagava Anyadarang Phigung Amontesi Ehidwang Phighu Mama Vajanena Sateng Phigung Kevada Potang Amontehi Sadha Tang Avuso Sati Amonte Titi Evang Pante Tikho So Phighu Phakavato Padesutva Yena Sati Phighu Kevada Poto Tenu Pasangkami Upasangkamitva Sateng Phighung Kevada Potang Etada Hoja Sadha Tang Avuso Sati Amonte Titi Eva Ma Vuso Tikho Sati Phighu Kevada Poto Tassa Phighu No Padesutva Yena Phakava Tenu Pasangkami Upasangkamitva Phakyavantam Apivaditva Ekamantang Nisiti Ekamantang Nisanang Ho Sateng Phighung Kevada Potang Phakava Etada Voca Sajjang Kira Te Sati Eva Rupang Papakang Dathi Gatang Upanang Tathahang Phagavata Dhammang De Sitang Ayanami Yatha Tade Vidang Vinyanang Sadhavati Sang Sarati Ananyanti Evang Payakho Ahang Bhante Phagavata Dhammang De Sitang Ayanami Tatha Tade Vidang Vinyanang Sadhavati Sang Sarati Anyan Ananyanti Kata Mantang So Kata Mantang Sati Vinyananti Svahang Bhante Vado Vedayo Tadra Kalaya Na Papakanang Kamanang Vipakang Padesang Ve De Titi Kasa Nukho Nama Tawang Ngopha Porisa Maya Evang Dhammang De Sitang Ayanasi Nanu Maya Mokha Porisa Aneka Pariyayena Pareja Samupanang Vinyanang Votang Anyadra Pajaya Nati Vinyanasa Sambhavoti Adha Japana Dvang Mokha Poresa Adana Dugahi Tena Amhe Jewa Abha Chikasi Atta Nanja Kanasi Vyahu Vyahunja Apunyang Pasavasi Tánh Te Mokha Porisa Bhavisati Di Kharatang Hitaya Lukha Yati. Translate in English. Then the Lord addressed a certain monk, saying, Come, do you? Monk addressed the monk Sati, a fisherman's son, in my name, saying, Sati. The teacher is some morning you. Yes, Lord. And this monk have we answered the Lord in assent. Approached the Lord Sati. A fisherman's son, having approached his boat thus to the monk Sati. A fisherman's son. The teacher is some morning you. Reverend Sati. Yes, you are reverend. and the monk Sati, a fisherman's son, having answered this monk, is ascend. Approaches the Lord, having approaches, having greeted the Lord. He sat down at a respectful distance. The Lord spoke thus to the monk Sati. A fisherman's son, as he was sitting down at a respectful distance. It is true, as it says, that a pernicious view like this has occurred to you. Sati, insofar as that I understand Dhamma taught by the Lord, it is that this consciousness itself runs on, passes on, not another. Even so do I, Lord, understand Dhamma taught by the Lord. It is this consciousness itself that runs on, passes on, not another. What is this consciousness, Sati? It is this Lord that speaks, that fears, that experiences now, here, now, there, the fruition of it, that are lovely and that are liberal. But to whom, foolish man, do you understand that the Dhamma was taught by me thus? Foolish man has no consciousness generated by the condition, being the spoken of in money appearing by me. Saying apart from condition, there is no origination of the consciousness. But now you, foolish man, know the only misrepresentation means because of your own wrong grasp, but you are also in yourself and give rise to make the merit weak foolish man appears before you woe and sorrow for a long time. Then the Lord addressed the monk, saying, "What do you think about this?" Monk, "Can this monk Sati, a fisherman's son, have even a glimmering of this Dhamma and discipline? How could this be? Lord, it is not so. Lord, when this had been said, the monk Sati, a fisherman's son, sat down silent, ashamed, his shoulder dropping, his head went brooding, speechless. Then the Lord, understanding why the monk Sati, of his man's son, were silent, ashamed, speechless, spoke to the monk Sati, of his man's son, "Your policeman will be known through this pernicious view of your own, for that I will question the monster on it." Then the Lord addressed the monk, saying, "Do you, monk, understand that the Dhamma was taught by me, just so that this monk Sati, a fisherman's son, because of his own wrong grasp, not only misrepresentation, and but is also enduring himself and giving right to make the merit. No, Lord, for in many finger has the consciousness generated by the condition, being the spoken of to us by the Lord, saying apart from the condition, there is no origination of a consciousness. It is good, monk, it is good that you understand thus Dhamma took by me to you, monks, for in many a finger has a consciousness generated by the condition been spoken of by me to you. Monks saying apart from condition, there is no origination of the consciousness. But this monk Sati, a fisherman's son, because of his own wrong grasp, not only misrepresents me, but it also injuring himself and giving rise to make the merit. This was before this fully man's woe and sorrow for a long time. It is because the monks and appropriate condition arises that the consciousness is known by this or that names. If consciousness arises because of I and material surface, it is known as visual consciousnness. If consciousness arises because of ear and sound, it is known as auditory consciousness. If consciousness arises because of nose and smells, it is known as olfactory consciousness. If consciousness arises because of tongue and taste, it is known as gustatory consciousness. If consciousness arises because of the body or touch, it is known as the tactile consciousness. If the consciousness arises because of mind and the mental object, it is known as the mental consciousness. Monks as a fire burn because of this or that appropriate condition, by that it is known if a fire burn because of sticks, it is known as the stick fire, and if a fire burn because of a chip, it is known as the chip fire, and if a fire burn because of grass, it is known as the grass fire, and if a fire burn because of cow dung, it is known as a cow dung fire, and if a fire burned because of chaff, it is known as a chaff's fire, and if a fire burned because of the rubbish, it is known as the rubbish fire. Even so, monks, when because of the condition appropriate to it, the consciousness arises, it is known by this or that name. When the consciousness arises because of I and material surface, it is known as a visual consciousness. When the consciousness arises because of mind and mental object, it is known as mental consciousness. Do you see, monk, that this has come to be. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you see three sarana gặp manang hon too, and I would you get luck like in the Buddhism Theravāda, and I would the powerful of Tripitaka to have the world from the past and to be peace for a long time. Thank you very much.